What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Keith back with another market analysis, stocks and futures. Today is February 2nd, Monday, 2026. We're doing our analysis for Tuesday, February 3rd, 2026. Okay, today we had a pretty good day on the stream today. If y'all was able to watch, we did kind of cut trades a little soon, but still had a good trading day on stream today, and we got to trade with my boy Mel. So we enjoyed doing that all today. Now, going into tomorrow, economic news wise, all we got is JOLTS at 9 a.m. That's the only thing we got. JOLTS is a pretty nice, gives a nice spike here and there. So I definitely be looking out around at 9 a.m. mark. Okay. Let's see. Can I pull up the earnings on my phone? Let's see what earnings we got tomorrow. Give me 1 second. I probably could just pull it up here. Give me a second. I'll pull it up. Tomorrow we got PayPal, AMD, Supermicro, Pepsi, Chipotle, Enphase, Pink Five. So we got some nice earnings tomorrow. Okay. Now let's get into these charts though. First thing first, as I said, we're gonna mostly focus on futures at the start of the week. That's gonna be the first thing we do our analysis on. All right. So we're gonna get the analysis on M&Q first, and then we'll go over all of the futures, then go over the stocks. Okay. All right. So going to the daily on M&Q, we ended up closing green on the day. Us closing green, it looked like we're trying to respect this higher low at 25,000. Let me see the number. 25,026. Look like we're trying to respect that low. We bounced off this daily, both these daily gaps, so we don't know which one is trying to break the retest. I'm assuming this top one we breaking out of. We don't really need a retest of this because we broke this daily gap, and we're sitting inside this daily gap. So what we're looking for now is we know it's making some type of high. Either it can be setting up for, a lower high. So we'll need another red candle to go make a lower low. Then that'll make a lower high, lower low. Or if we're trying to push back up to this uptrend and retest these highs, we should see some base building above this daily gap at 25,948. That's what we're looking for. Can we build some base above there? That's where we're looking to take our trade. We get above there, make an uptrend. We're looking to take it up to this 26,128 level. Okay. Then if we can close in there, of course, continue holding. Pretty simple. Now sitting inside here, only way we want longs if it's sitting at the bottom at 25,818.50. Maybe if we make an uptrend out down here, we'll take the longs. But anywhere up in this empty space, we really don't want to take any trades because it's just in the middle of a gap, and it's can go either way, So we really don't want to take trades just sitting up here in the middle. Okay. For the shorts, honestly, when it breaks back inside here, inside this gap at 25,948, want to see a downtrend form inside it, and then take it to the bottom possibly. If it go below, same thing, make a downtrend, take it to the bottom gap. Honestly, for the shorts though, it's to me, I say don't even look for no short. We just had a green counter. Unless we come below this gap, that's the only way I say look for some potential short. I say if you taking shorts, you just fighting the overall daily candle, So I'm only gonna probably be looking for longs tomorrow. If shorts come in, cool, But only way I really be looking for some shorts once we get it below 25,818. Okay. I'm just hoping we don't chop. That's my biggest thing. We only got one news event tomorrow, so I'm hoping we don't just sit here and chop tomorrow. And we very well can. We can just range in here tomorrow, honestly. All right, drop it down to the hourly though. Let's put our drawing tool. What we looking for on the hourly? We got high, low, higher, high. So this is the last respected one so far. It might be changed overnight. But 25, 8, 21 is our higher low. It's a gap right here that it can bounce off of. It's another hourly gap right here where I got it marked that it can bounce off of. Um, but for us, like we said, we look for them longs above the daily gap. So we need an uptrend above here. Take it to that next gap. Where you go long, shorts. Only way we looking for shorts. Possibly under here. Turn this magnet off. Possibly under here. Take it to this previous daily gap. That's the only trades we really looking for. Right now, okay. That's M and Q. I ain't gonna should I do MES, y'all? MES, let's go ahead. It's gonna be almost the same as MEQ. Going to the daily. MES close green. We making some type of high. Either it can be a lower high, but we had to go all the way back down, or it can be trying to go up here and make this higher high, keep this uptrend going. No gap. No gap, no daily gap that it's sitting at. So it's really nothing stopping it from going all the way up, honestly. Other than maybe some type of resistance sitting here. But it's really nothing too much stopping it, honestly. So dang near should be going to target. Maybe if we get a pullback back to the daily gap down here at 696, 6,969. Maybe look for an uptrend, start forming off here to go back long. But I don't even honestly, I don't think we might even go down there. We might come here, clean this little gap up first, and then go higher. But if we do come down here, that's what we'll be looking for them longs at, though. But I'm thinking we probably won't even go down there, honestly. Not only with just only jokes news, we might not even come down there. It might, honestly, y'all. We might be looking at a potential consolidation day tomorrow. I'm gonna be honest. Might be. I don't know. Gotta see how it look in the morning. Um, Check out to the left. We do got a couple hourly gaps sitting over here. Let's mark out just a couple of them. Mark that one out. We got one above. Right here. Slight, but it still count. It's small, but it count. So honestly, once we break this hourly gap up here, we should be going back to the all-time highs and we make an uptrend. Make an uptrend above 7,028.75. We should be clear to that. The all-time highs. That's the key spot right there. We break this, make an uptrend, boom, going straight to the all-time high. But will we be looking for longs? It do got a gap down here, gap here. Let's mark. I ain't gonna mark it yet. If it break it, that's where we'll be looking. But I ain't gonna mark it just yet. So really, just look for longs off of any of these gaps. But that's if we staying in this area though. But look for longs off of any of these gaps in the morning. It really just all depends on where we open up at in the morning. But everything look like it potentially can. I mean, M and Q and ES look like they potentially can consolidate. Honestly, might see some consolidation tomorrow. The best trade though for MES, is once we, like I said, once we get up here to 27,028 level. I mean, it's 7,028 level, and make an uptrend above. That's the better trade. Okay. But it look like we're gonna have to scout tomorrow potentially. If we can't break either to the downside or break up to the upside, we're probably gonna have to scout tomorrow. Okay? On them two. Drop down to MYM. MYM. Everything looking pretty much the same, man. So far. MYM and all of them, they looking the same. We already got our drawing tool for NYM, so that's pretty much what we're gonna be looking for tomorrow. Uptrend above these levels. Above that 49,443. Then we got multiple highs to take out over here to the left. If we want, we could mark them out with light greens. Let's do that. Just so we know where potential rejection might come. Okay. So pretty much first target to be this gap. This high. We can build a base above there. Take it to the next high. Build a base above there. Take it to that all-time high. Okay. So that's target 1, target 2, target 3. Shorts. Honestly, downtrend underneath 49,437. That'll probably be where you look for some shorts. But I don't really like the shorts, y'all. I'm just being honest. I don't really like the shorts. If it come down, it just come down. I don't only like the long, so I'm not gonna mark out them short. Okay. I got this hourly level. Okay. Probably got hourly gaps over here. Yeah, we do. Got a couple of them too. I'll just mark this one, and then that'll be it. I ain't gonna mark no other ones out. Not right now, not until the morning. Okay. So what we either, like I said, well, it look like it's trying to make an uptrend, but if we do break this low right here, let it come retest this 49,443, and then see if we can get that uptrend to form so we can take them longs. If we be up here in the morning, then we look for the uptrend above his hourly gap at 49,572 to take it up to first target, second target, third target up there. Okay. So that's what we look for NYM. And we had a nice trade on NYM today. We ended up getting in NYM like down here. Really where our entry was at. Where it was at. That's where we got in at. Oh. Come on, man. Now we kept getting in and out. That's the thing. Kept getting in and out. So we was trailing too tight on a couple spots. But we did catch most of this move, I'll say. Most of this move. Alright. Let's go to gold. Let's go to gold. Going to gold daily. I told y'all. I thought it'd go up, but I'm just not. I can't be strong bullish. We just made a lower low, like we just broke a solidified level, so it's hard for me to be strong bullish especially without no green counters. We end up leaving that fair value gap that I was talking about. And I told y'all, I said it might leave a fair value gap. We might push up, either reject here or we can reject somewhere in this fair value gap and go and continue that downtrend. So we might push up tomorrow, but I can't see myself going long after we just broke a solidified level over here. Not until we actually make an uptrend, then I'll be ready. Okay, let me get in some longs. Okay. And at worst, I need at least one green daily counter. Like, it's hard for me to go long without no daily green counter. Looking at the daily though, like we said, we made that lower low. Right now, this counter. Oh my goodness, have I been? Let me see something. Oh no, I ain't been using. I was about to say, have I been using these candles for my analysis? But no, I haven't. But we closed red, we closed below the gap. Now it did come tap this gap, failed to close inside, so you should expect some type of pullback before trying to drop again. It gapped inside here. It may not try to come back down and retest if we build an uptrend above this daily gap. If we build an uptrend above this daily gap, I'm dang near confident that we're gonna come up to this 49,063 level. We built an uptrend above this daily gap. think we're gonna come up here and retest that. And that may be the only long guy I would look for. But it kind of look like it might do it overnight. So it might do it overnight. Because it did make a uptrend on the 5-minute, but it didn't quite get there. So it must took some 5-minute highs out. Yeah, it took this high out. But it couldn't close past that high. So next time we make an uptrend, we should be coming back up to this high. But then we got to see, will it close past that high to go ahead and finish the job. So put a blue line for that 5-minute. So if it come down here and make an uptrend, it should go up to this high. And then can it close past the high is the question. To go ahead and go up to that 49.06 level. But like I said, that'll be the only way I look for a long is uptrend coming off of this daily gap. Possibly up to that gap, that hourly gap. Other than that, me personally, it's just I kind of like, I kind of more lean to the bear because they got more of the momentum, but I don't. It ain't a downtrend. You get what I'm saying? It's not a downtrend, so it's like I'm leaning. I think the Bears got control, but it ain't a downtrend, so it's not making me super confident and like getting in multiple positions and stuff. Not until I see a down. I need some type of trend to form. That's all I'm gonna say with gold. I need some type of trend to form for me to really be confident and hold my trade. Other than that, I just had to scalp it. So if y'all like gold, y'all like it. Oh, we already had this drawn though. We just had to bring it up. Well, let me delete that one. We already had a drawing here. Okay. That's pretty much it with that. Let's jump on SPY and QQQ. SPY, beautiful trade. I did not get in SPY. I ended up getting in QQQ actually. So I did take this trade. I just took it in QQQ instead of SPY. But we said yesterday, if we somehow be down here, we'd like to take the longs from down here and aim all the way back up to these highs. And that'll be our whole week trade. But we said we also can get in off of this daily, top of this daily gap, bounce off of here, make an uptrend, take the longs. We draw down that 5-minute. I believe we made an uptrend above it. It was time to go long, you know. So right here when we first made that uptrend, right here. So this made a high, low, higher high. Stop loss to be down here at this low. Boom, we got in, take it all the way up. Now it did, let me see. Like it did fake. It did probably kick you out. Yeah, it kicked you out. Kicked you out, then immediately shot back up. So that would have sucked though. But yeah, it kicked you out, but you just had to re-enter all the close of back above these highs, and then use this low as your stop. I think if y'all was watching me live trade today, a couple times that's how I had got out of trade, and then I end up getting back in because I was like, hey, if it closed back above them highs, then I'll get back in because it basically like just made a new higher low and then closed to continue that uptrend. So it's kind of hard to explain. I had to make a video on it to explain a little bit better for y'all. But if you got it on the 15-minute, it look like you're perfectly fine with the 15-minute. Yeah, you're perfectly fine with the 15-minute. Because stop would have been down here. You've been good on the 15-minute. Going on tomorrow, what we looking for though? We end up closing green, right? So we making some type of high. Hold up, oh my, is this chart tripping again? What the word? Why my charts been doing this lately? What the word? I don't know what that got going on. He never even went there. That's how my meta chart did a couple days. I mean, a couple months ago. Let's see if the meta chart still got that line. It do. Like, what the heck going on with? out of random spots. Hey, look at this. We ain't never go to those $60. I'm at the contact trading view, see what's going on with my chart. Unless it's this app. I'm gonna try to get on the web version and see if it's something with that. But we end up closing green today. We making some type of high. That's the thing. We making some type of high. We don't know if it's trying to make a higher high or potentially make a lower high. But right now it closed green. We looking for them long. On SPY, we nowhere near no daily gaps. So honestly, I could see it just going straight up to the high, kind of like with MEX. I could see it going straight up to that high. Honestly, we had just getting off the hourly and follow the trends, whatever the hourly is. You got to follow that trend, okay? Bring it over. And I'm probably looking at my settings. Probably watch a video and see why I got like random long weeks. Really probably either look for a long off of this 695, 98 level, or longs off of, if I can get it. Come on, longs off of 697.42 to this first target high, possibly to the all-time high. Okay, so let's put our long tool. Longs here. Or then longs up there. Okay. Really not, I ain't too interested in shorts. Going over to QQQ. Let's see if the QQQ count did it too. See, QQQ don't got it. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know what trade you got going on with these charts. Because my meta messed up, and now my spy messed up. And I don't know what's going on. QQQ got it first green counter for the day. So we know we stopped and then we decided to move up. Like we're trying to respect this low here at 617. We broke above this daily gap here. Did we close in the other one? What's this close? It's 626.14. This level is 626.14. It closed on it. So we might get slight pullback, then try to push up. If we do come down to 623.23, maybe look for an uptrend to build, start building. It's gonna slow us down a lot though. So it might make an uptrend, but it might be real slow grind on its way up. If we come tap this, okay. I would like just like a pullback, probably 624.50, then push straight back up. Okay. But we're gonna put that long position tool down here, just in case it come down there. Other option though is along above that 626.14 level, make an uptrend inside this gap. Try to aim for the top of the gap. I think it's gonna be a slow grind though. I don't know if it's gonna be able to just shoot straight up real quick and break through. The better trade is once we get above the top of this gap at 629.04, but this probably won't happen till Wednesday. Make an uptrend above. Aim for the highs. Short wise, I'm really not looking for shorts till we make a lower low. So not until we come at least break 617.78. So that's it for QQQ. Now let's look at these earnings, then we're gonna call it a night. So we got PayPal tomorrow. Oh, I said I was gonna wait on PayPal earnings to come out before. Let me just look at it though, make sure and see what it did today. Close red. Interesting. So I'm kind of thinking it's gonna come take 51. I'm thinking it's gonna take 51. It's just what it's gonna do after it take 51. Maybe we try and come down here and take these lows at $50. I don't know. I had to see that contract because $2 move not doing nothing for me. I had to look at that contract. What else we said we got tomorrow? AMD. AMD went up today. AMD did go up today. Green counter got higher high, low, potentially new higher high. I'm thinking the earnings finna push us up. I did try to go look for some AMD contracts. I ain't like the price. Y'all know how I am. I'm cheap with the prices, bro. I ain't like the price of them, so I didn't buy it. I was trying to buy loans this morning when the market was opening. But I just didn't like it. I just didn't like the price. Um, but I'm thinking we're gonna come up to 267. I'm gonna look and see tomorrow if it get a little bit cheaper for me. But I just didn't like it, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I just didn't like the what's the name? I didn't like the price. Now maybe we got this break. Maybe we can get a retest of the gap. So maybe I don't know if we get that retest with them earnings though. Earnings might just shoot us straight up, but maybe we can come down, retest this gap at 41, build another uptrend. And I can try to grab in before earnings drop because I think the earnings is after the close on AMD. So who else we got? So AMD look decent. Who else we got? We said AMD. I'm probably gonna have to pull up the what's the name again. Let me see. No, we said AMD for sure. AMD, PayPal, somebody else. Oh, Supermicro. We got Supermicro, Pepsi. Let's look at Pfizer, cause I didn't. What's Pfizer thing ticker? PFE. See what that's looking like. Oh, hold up now. Green. Hold up now. We got high, low. We don't got a new high yet. Let's mark this out real quick. Potentially our solidified level. This is higher low. This is higher low. This is higher low. Potentially. We gotta make this high right here. This is target. Oh, it did. Hold up. It did make a higher high. Never mind. This is. No, I did say this was solidified level down here. Never mind. I did make that high though. But guess it's trying to see if it's gonna build above it. Dang, bro. We probably missed Pfizer. Because Pfizer coming out in the pre-market. Probably cause it might shoot up here. Even if it do earnings come out good, we just wait on the first red candle, probably on the 1 minute for that pullback. Then boom, if it make an uptrend above 26.76, then we can look for them loans to keep going. Possibly, well now it is a target here at 26.93, but then the next target at 27.48. So I'd rather uptrend be above 26.93, then take it up to 27.48. Possibly back to these all-time highs. So this is where I would want my trade. So I look on that 1 minute here and try to put it in here. Give me 1 second. But yeah, that's where I'll be looking for that trade. Sorry about that. I had a text. Possibly here, up to here. And I had to get in off the 1 minute. If it shoots straight up on earnings, I had to get on 1 minute. If the earnings bring it down though, then we can look for an entry down here. But I like P-Pfizer. Let me add that. Potentially P-Pfizer can be a nice trade. Let me look. Actually, let me look at the high. Let me look at the monthly. We got high, low, high, higher, high. Okay. Trying to see if we can close past here on the monthly. That's still gonna bring us to that 27 level though. So target's pretty much the same. So it ain't nothing too different on that chart. Now let's go check out what we got. I don't know if I want to check out Chipotle. Super Micro. I don't know if I even honestly. I told you I ain't messed with them in so long. I think that's about it. Well, it did close green today though. Did close green, but it didn't close up outside the gap though. That's the thing. I think that's it, yo. I think we're gonna call it for the night. Let me just pull up the Chipotle. They say CMG. Chipotle Mexican Grill. It's in a downtrend. It did close below low. Could. This not a gap. Could see a drop a little further. Oh, it's stuff over there to the side. I ain't gonna mess with Chipotle. But we're gonna go and call it tonight, y'all, and that's it. Alright. So your boy Keith is out.